welcome to another episode of Cinnamon Stitches. I am your yarn host, Jennifer. My Monday videos usually come out later in the afternoon just because I film in Monday morning and then I am able to upload it later in the afternoon. But I'm filming this on a Sunday evening, which is very outside of my norm. I think in the future I'm going to have to throw things on the floor. I'm going to have to reevaluate how I film in my filming schedule. Just because school is starting back up very soon. And our school district has decided to do the first 9 weeks at home. So, a almost 6-year-old with ADHD and a teenager, I will be making sure that they are responsible for their schoolwork. I am not looking forward to it, but I'm not going to complain. I just don't know what's going to happen in the next couple of months. I just don't know. I really don't. But I'm not going to worry about that because I'm just taking everything like a day at a time, a minute at a time. My background look different to you guys at all? It's a new craft corner. It's a new yarn corner. This is where my desk used to be. My desk is now over there. Yeah. Yeah, you know why? Because this is a new bookshelf. Now, if you recall, last week or 2 weeks ago, I don't remember when I made the video, but I went, it had to have been 2-3 weeks ago now. I went to the thrift store looking for a bookshelf because all of my bookshelves are solid wood. I don't like the pressed wood, cardboard excuses for furniture that they have in stores nowadays that they're charging $100 for and it falls apart in a year. I have lots of experience with that crappy furniture. I'm not interested in that. So I go to the thrift stores and I look for solid wood. And by the way, this set right here, the brand name is Pottery Barn. It's solid wood, and I paid like $35 for 6 pieces. This is why I shop at the thrift stores, guys. So I went to the thrift store looking for a bookshelf, and I came out with a really great deal on Hirschner's yarn. Those big giant balls that I paid $1.99 for the entire kit. Do you guys remember that? But I didn't find a bookshelf. Okay, so we went to what I refer to as the dump. Our county calls it a convenience center. It's where you take your garbage. We went because we have been cleaning out and moving stuff. And, you know, I guess summer cleaning because we didn't spring clean. So we had a load of stuff to take to the dump. And as we pulled in, I seen some bookshelves across the way. And so I was like, Mr. Cinnamon, we need to go see those bookshelves. And he's all, I don't even know if they're going to let us take them because someone already threw them out. But they didn't throw them into the dumpsters. They were set on the side of the dumpsters in case someone wanted to take them. This is how I get some stuff sometimes. Grandmothers will sometimes donate stuff. And it'll be like toys that their grandkids kind of played with, but it's still like quality stuff. So they'll leave it on the side so like a mom can come by and take some toys, you know. Like those big Tupperware play kitchens and stuff like that. So, I also found a giant cement concrete lion. That's like 100 pounds. This thing is so massive and just gorgeous. And he's like all, I want to say crusty because he's like he's very aged. He's been in a garden, so he's gorgeous. Somebody threw it out because it had a little piece broken off of the corner that sits in the ground. So I made Mr. Cinnamon pick that up. This was a couple months ago, but he's gorgeous. He sits on my front porch. He's very regal. Anyway, so I knew you could take stuff from the dump. They don't care. They really don't, you know. And so I was like, well, go ask, you know. So Mr. Cinnamon goes over. He's all, hey, can I take one of those bookshelves if, you know, they're in good shape? They were in excellent shape. This one especially. I didn't take both of them because one of them had some sort of powder on it and like stuff was still in the drawer. And we didn't have room for both of them. I mean, I don't mind grabbing furniture, bringing it home, and like with this one, I got some Murphy's oil soap out and I cleaned it from top to bottom. That thing is spick and span and it smells nice and new. So anyway, the guy's like, yeah, go ahead and take it. So we examined it. We slid it in the back of the van, brought it home. We left it in the garage for a couple days just in case there was any creepy crawlies on it. That the creepy crawlies can just die off because it's so hot in our garage. And so that's the key, because we don't want to bring no like cockroaches home, you know. No, none of that. No spiders, nothing. You know, I did examine it. There didn't seem to be any even cobwebs on it, and it smelled. The only way I can say it smelled like an old lady's perfume, like really strong, like it had been in her house for some time. So brought it home, left it in the garage a couple days, brought it in today, cleaned it up spick and span, and stacked that baby with some yarn. Because I had a little extra sitting in boxes around the floor that needed to be put up. But as you can see over here, I have gaps. This could probably fit some more. This shelf has lots of room in it. And some of my shelves over there have some holes. We're not going to fill it all in. We're not. I'm trying to just maintain what I have now. I know. I'm a yarn hoarder. Whatever. Okay, so yeah. So this is probably going to be a long video because I have a lot that I want to share. And I have some news. And if you get bored, you know, you can flip me off. I will have shorter videos later in the week. But I had to write notes because I got so much I want to talk to you about. Okay, so last week was a big week for me, but it was also a really, really stressful week for me. I filmed a ton of videos last week. Just saying. I filmed 6 videos last week, one of which is airing tomorrow. Tuesday tomorrow. I did, on request, a couple of review and contrast. I'm calling them contrast and comparison videos, where I compare a yarn that was requested against other yarns that are, in my opinion, comparable. Which is where Friday's video, Eversoft, came in, because one viewer in particular, she knows who she is, has asked several times about that to my group and to me personally. And then a whole bunch of other people had also asked about the Eversoft. So I did a review on that Friday. Contrast compared it to Karen Simply Soft and a yarn from Hobby Lobby that I didn't like a whole lot. So anyway, in the process of filming all of these videos, excited about the, way over here, the prospect of the Premier Bobbin being released. I was super excited. I had gotten a couple of emails from Premier Yarns. And I told you guys right away, they messaged me about the Premier Bobbin. As soon as they saw me find it at my Michael's, Premier reached out to me like within 10 minutes. And then so many of you guys just kept commenting on the bobbin and commenting how excited you were and how excited. And with all of that, I got an email from a new contact at Premier that I don't usually talk to. And they offered me an affiliate. So I will tell you guys exactly what happened. I got the email and I was excited and I freaked out at the same time. Because I had so many thoughts going through my head. I was worried that if I accepted and signed a contract with Premier to be an official affiliate, I was terrified I was going to be viewed as a sellout. I was terrified I was going to be viewed as greedy. And the affiliate link does not offer an additional percentage off when I share the affiliate link. You don't get an extra percentage off, but I actually get a percentage to me. So it's an official paycheck, if you will. That bothered me a lot. It bothered me a lot. I took 24 hours before I even responded back to her with my answer, because I molded over. Like, seriously, I stressed myself out so much about it. I actually made my whole body tense, and I start to feel sick from it. And I talked to Mr. Cinnamon, like, but he's a man and he's my husband, and sometimes he doesn't give me the answer that I want. Like, he doesn't fix the problem for me. He doesn't tell me what to do. I don't know why. Sometimes I just want, I don't know. It would have been easier if someone told me what to do and what was the best thing. And here, do this and you'll be happy. But that probably wouldn't have helped anyway, because I would have been mad at him for telling me what to do. That's just how it rolls, right? I video chatted my sister twice. I had to talk with my teenage daughter because sometimes she's smarter than me. I'm just going to say that. She sees the world through different glasses because of the technology she was raised with, because of the way I personally raised her is way different than the way my parents have raised me. And so through all of these conversations and me being stressed out all day, one of the things Mr. Cinnamon said to me was, you already know what you want to do, just do it. Which pissed me off, honestly. Don't tell me I know what I want to do. I don't know what I want to do. I was confused. I was conflicted. So after really thinking about it and talking to everybody, and then I went through this whole scenario in my head. It was like, what if I actually asked the subscribers how they would feel about me being an affiliate with Premier? Would they be mad that they were going to lose that little reward link through those videos? Or would they be legitimately happy for me? And I knew the answer at that moment because so many of you have been nothing but supportive to me. Like, on a level I probably don't deserve. But you've all been happy for me in my joys, and you've been sad in my little, my little blurbs when I cry. You guys cry with me. So I'm going to keep drinking because I got a frog in my throat and I'm trying not to choke up because, it was a long process going through that. But I really just imagine that most of you, and I know some of you will probably have ill feelings towards me. That's okay. But I feel like most of you would really support me with being an affiliate and be super happy and excited for me because this is a big deal. This is a big deal. Like, it's a major yarn company. And yes, I know there's like 100 affiliate links out there. There's all these companies do affiliations. And I researched every single one of them. And I just thought, like, why not? I love Premier Yarns. That is not a paid for opinion, and hopefully I never feel the urge to lie. Well, I know I won't feel the urge to lie. That's not in my nature to fabricate anything. I'm completely blunt and honest regardless. I just hope that you guys continue to see me as being honest and not trying to, like, persuade you into buying something that I don't approve of, because I only show you guys the yarns that I really love. I have lots of yarns I don't like. I just don't show them because why bother? Like, I don't know. So my goal through this affiliation is to continue to do exactly what I'm doing right now, except get a reward back from it. I'm going to keep offering you guys all of my favorite yarns that just make me boil with excitement. I am going to show you the yarns that I love and that I am absolutely passionate about. And I'm going to give you my honest reviews on all the yarns that I show you. And there's never ever a pressure for you guys to click that link or to buy anything. There's just not. I don't want you to spend money you don't have. I don't want you to just buy stuff to support me. But if you do click the link, it helps me, and I will appreciate that. But I also appreciate you guys watching my videos and clicking like. I appreciate you commenting. I appreciate emails and cards and like all the stuff that you guys do to support me. I appreciate all of that. So this is just another little thing in the channel. And yeah, I probably way overthought all of that. I probably made myself sick over nothing. But once I made the decision to go forward and I was like, yes, let's do this. Let's move forward. I felt like my whole body just Like an elephant literally got up off of me and walked away. Because I just put so much stress and pressure on myself. And, you know, I feel really happy about it. I'm really joyful. I'm like, let's celebrate. Like, I'm an official affiliate of Premier Yarns. And I'm proud of that. I've worked hard and I've gotten the notification that I wanted. So, I know you guys will be happy for me. I know you will. But I wanted to share with you all that I went through to come to that decision, that I did not make this decision lightly at all. It was not, you know, it was not a decision I made easily. With that being said, you guys want to see what I've been doing? Because, I don't know, I feel like it's getting a little tense in here. I have not made a lot. And I can't show you everything I made because it's not finished. I have works in progress laying about the house. But I will show you, because I found the washcloths that I wanted to show you last week that I could not find. And now I have a crocheted hat that I can't find. So I will probably show that to you next week. So these two washcloths, I am almost positive this is the Wallace washcloth from Ross at Smell Great Guy. I keep getting a lot of questions. Who is Ross? Ross is Smell Great Guy on YouTube and Smells Like Yarn, I think, everywhere else. He has a website, Smells Like Yarn. He has merchandise on Redbubble under Smells Like Yarn, which is super, super cute. And I think I'm going to buy some stuff because he sells rainbow flamingo stuff. And that's the cutest thing ever, right? Okay, so anyway, I'm almost positive this is the Wallace washcloth. Okay, it is beautiful. This is a fun pattern to work up, but I totally messed up. I totally messed up the pattern. And what I've been doing is I've been keeping a notebook next to me because I'm still learning to recognize what the stitches look like. Like, I know that, like, knit and purl, I'm learning what those look like and which direction they, because when you're knitting back and forth, it's different on either side. So I'm writing notes on what the stitches look like. So, like, if it's like the flat, I say flat side, which is like the knit stitch. If it's flat, it's time to knit. If it's a bump, it's time to purl. So that's how I remember what the stitches look like. I'm writing all these notes down. And then when I was doing this, I was going through and writing, I knit, I purled, I knit, I purled, I knit, I purled. And I was writing down KP, KP. Every time I did that, I know it's a lot. But that's how I'm learning to recognize what the stitches look like. And if somebody needs mommy, I remembered that the last stitch I wrote down was knit or purl. And so that I do the opposite the next stitch or whatever the case may be. So in the it's a whole process, okay? It's not pretty, it's not easy, but I'm learning and I'm not going to give up at all. In the process of doing this, I skimmed through the pattern. I'm just being honest. This is what I do. I skim and I assume that I know what it's going to say, and I messed up the pattern at one point in the beginning or the end. I don't remember. So when I did that, I realized that I read it wrong. And so I was like, well, wait a minute. That kind of looks cool. And then I finished the pattern with the way it was actually written instead of the way I thought that I misread it. You know, because I'm new here. I'm new here, guys. So my mess up, I actually wrote it down that I messed up, and this is what I did. And then I created my own washcloth, which is very similar to the Wallace, but it's different. It's different. So I wrote it down. So now I have my own little washcloth pattern that I can practice doing. And then I also started knitting in the Bloom yarn, but I can't show that to you because it is on the hooks or the needle still. And I'm not sure that I love it or not because the yarn is so thin, it's taking forever. And then I was getting so frustrated that the project that I'm making is so long and it's taking forever that I decided to start making a crochet blanket. So that's upstairs. So I'm working on a crochet blanket. I'm knitting something. But while I was taking a break from the knit thing that I was making, I decided to knit a hat in bulky yarn. So this is so unlike me. Like, I hate having more than one whip. I had whips all over the house. But this is a beautiful hat. This is the Ross hat, because that's all I know how to do right now. And this is in Bloom Chunky. So not the regular skinny Bloom. This is the Bloom Chunky. And I think this is just absolutely gorgeous. I'm so happy with this. So it's not perfect. There's little issues here and there. I totally messed up right here. But that's the back of the head. It don't matter. Isn't that pretty? It looks like little strawberries. So I think this will fit my niece at Christmas time. So this might be a Christmas gift, or it'll be a practice thing. I don't know. Look at, I'm so proud of that. I'm so proud. It's not perfect, but it's pretty. I just really like his hat pattern. So that's all I have to show you of what I've made. Because it's it's been crazy. Knitting takes a lot longer. So, and then I decided to crochet a blanket of all things, and I can't find the hat to show you. So I don't have a lot of things that I've made to show you, but I also, because of this bookshelf is new today, I had to gut this room and clear it out, and we moved furniture, and we got rid of the exercise equipment from this room, and it is being redistributed in other parts of the house. And I had to like restock the shelves. And a lot of this yarn was in baskets, like crocheted baskets. So now my baskets are empty and my shelves are full, but it's beautiful. And I'm happy. Let's see, what else do I have to talk about? Oh, I wrote this down. I got a story. Yeah, I got a story. Story time. Okay. Friday's video was pre-recorded, the contrast and compare of the Eversoft video. But I got an email Friday morning, like a last minute thing, like, Premier Bobbin has been released. If you want to use your affiliate link here, right? I just crawled out of bed. I really did. And I was like, crap, I gotta make a video. I gotta. And I'm running around the house, right? I didn't brush my hair, right? And the night before, like, I think I'm starting menopause or something, which is like not abnormal in my family, but it's also not abnormal because of previous surgeries that I've had. So if I'm having menopausal symptoms right now, this is normal for me right now. But I'm getting really hot and sweaty in the middle of the night, and then I'm freezing, and then, yeah. So I'm thinking I'm having hot flashes or something. So I slept with my hair up on the pillow like this because I was hot, and it doesn't stay in a rubber band because it's too short still. And so it was up on the pillow like this, and because I was sweaty, like when I woke up, my hair was like, it like flipped. It flipped. There was like, you know, all the ends were sticking out. So I'm running around. I'm trying to do math. I just woke up. I barely brushed my teeth. I didn't eat breakfast yet. I didn't take my medicine. I didn't do nothing. Right? And I'm scrambling. Mr. Cinnamon is already in. He's already taken over the office because he's still doing a lot of work from home. So I'm frazzled. I get on my laptop and I'm trying to figure out the math of what the percentage off, the 25% off of the bobbin is going to cost, how much it's going to cost, which means I have to actually put it into my shopping cart and like almost check out to see what the price is going to be to show you guys. And I got to write little notes for like what I was going to talk about, and I'm excited and I'm freaking out all at the same time. And I sit down in my chair and Mr. Cinnamon looks at me. He goes, "You need a brush?" I about smacked him at that point because no, I don't need a brush. So I flipped my hair over and I just smoothed it like that, right? I was like, it's fine. It's a last minute video, like I'm not prepared. I pushed record and I gave you guys my all for the Premier Bobbin. I was excited. I was. And I got so many compliments on my hair in that video. I told Mr. Cinnamon, don't ever ask me if I need a hairbrush again. Because my hair just, I woke up like this, baby. Anyway, I totally wanted to share that story with you because I thought that was hilarious. What else? What else? All right, tomorrow, Tuesday, we have a yarn review coming up, and we're doing value yarns. So Premier Basics is one of the ones. A yarn at Michael's that I was really shocked that I like because I used to hate it. And I forgot Super Saver's in there. I gave Super Saver a fair shot. Still don't like it, but I gave it a fair shot. And you guys are going to be surprised at the end of the video. Just let me tell you my opinion. You guys are going to be shocked at my opinion. And then sometime this week, I'm going to film Happy Mail because I got an amazing package filled with knit goodies this week. And I like cried opening it because I was like so excited because I'm excited to be a knitter now. I'm excited about all the prospects that holds, you know. I'm excited to be part of our channel now and for, you know, me to be more well-rounded and show all aspects of yarn. And so my mailbox thing says I have 3 more packages coming from somebody. I don't know. You guys are sending me stuff. So I'm excited. I'm guessing. I'm just going to say they're all going to be birthday gifts because my birthday's in like less than 2 weeks. Like a week and some days. So I'm guessing it's early birthday gifts. So I will have Happy Mail sometime this week, but I don't know what day because I really don't know what's happening this week. So I think I covered everything on my list that I wanted to tell you guys about. I think so. And yeah, it's going to be a busy week. I will give you guys my best to get some good content out. But we'll see what we can do. Yeah, we're already at almost 30 minutes. I apologize for rambling so long, but hey, I really thank you guys for joining me in the yarn room and sitting and having a cup of whatever we're drinking. And thank you for listening to me. Thank you for listening to my rants and my raves, and thank you for always supporting me. I really, truly appreciate you guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.